Hello and welcome to all of my Tauruses out there. If you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this is your tarot reading for the upcoming month of September. And in case anybody is interested, I'm going to be using my Salvador Dali deck. Pardon the reflection, you can see it in there. So let's see what the cards have in store for your month ahead. So it looks like we have Strength was the first card to fall out, but I wanted to give it a little bit more time for other cards to come out as well. So we have Strength was that first one to pop out. We have the Two of Pentacles upright, Three of Wands reversed, and then at the time these two cards fell out, the deck was kind of split, which I took that to mean both of these were important. Knight of Swords at the bottom of this side, and then the High Priest, which is also the Hierophant on this side. So there is some sort of decision you right now that you're really tapping into your inner authority. You're trying to go within to figure out which way would be the best direction to go for this upcoming month of September. And also just because again, Taurus, you guys are earth signs, you always think ahead, you think long term. You're some of those people that really like to plant your seeds now so that you can reap them when they're ready to go, so you're not scrambling, trying to overwork yourself. You guys are also creatures of comfort. So if you can put in like the little bit of extra work now so you can be just that more comfortable later on, it's all the better. And I think that's part of what this decision is, especially because it's Pentacles. You are trying to make a decision. It could be about a new career path or some sort of project that will help you garner a sense of financial security. It could be, you're trying to go for that passive income route or subsidized income, something on the side of your actual career. But for whatever reason you haven't been able to get it off the ground, or you've been working but haven't figured out like how to actually bring it to reality. And that's really seen with that Three of Wands reversed here. It feels like internally you are ready to promote, produce, bring this thing to reality. Sorry if you guys can hear the thunder. Stomach ground. So you guys are hungry for it. That's exactly what that was. You guys are really hungry for this thing, and like you're yearning for it, but for whatever reason you feel like there's some sort of delay that's stopping you from really seeing the true greatest potential of this new venture. And maybe that's why the delays are there, because you're not able to recognize the bigness of this thing. You're not able to recognize, it's almost like you're playing too small is what's coming through, and that's why the Three of Wands reversed is here. It's you're not seeing the full picture. You're not seeing the greatest potential of this new opportunity. So with the strength or with strength and the Hierophant coming out too, it's really an invitation to go inward. And regarding this specific decision, what you're working on now, is that truly what you yearn for, or are you doing this out of a want of finances only? Like, is this even something that connects with you? Is this even something that will make your life easier, will make the world brighter, will make the people around you? Is there any true value to it other than what you see financially? That's what that strength is asking you. That, and the Hierophant as well. It's asking you to go within and really find something that connects with you, that can give you that longevity, that can amplify that sense of stamina for where you're going, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and give you that, again, that stamina you need to take it long term to actually make it something that can change your life. But I feel like this is an opportunity to reevaluate what you're producing and really make sure that it's something that connects with you. And again, Taurus, you guys love comfort and you love money and you love luxury. And so sometimes you don't even think about, who cares about what I want, right? It's just, as long as this can make me an extra dollar, I'm fine with that, because I can then use that money to produce the life or give me the thing or XYZ, fill in the blank. But what the cards are saying here, Finn, what the cards are saying here is you can tap into a higher wisdom that goes beyond your desire and need for physical comfort, resources, finances, etc. You have a strength that you're not tapping into. And again, going back to the strength card, You have an inner strength and a strength of connection with your guides, ancestors, higher powers, whatever you want to believe in, that you're not utilizing. And it's because you're being very short-sighted about this opportunity that's presented. And perhaps what you have right now, like the groundwork that you have for this venture is good, but it can be so much better. And that's why you're feeling these delays or that trepidation to actually produce it. It's because you're thinking too small. You're thinking only in terms of finances. So maybe Knight of Swords energy, it's an invitation to go like head first into your own self understanding, your own self awareness to really figure out, okay, how can I make this thing better? How can I make it connect with who I am internally so then I can have even more success that isn't just focused on the monetary side of it. So I can amplify my success that and help myself do something that connects with who I am emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Again, that's that swords energy. It's almost like it's an invitation and a yearning for you to connect with yourself and make sure what you're producing and what you want to bring to this world is something that resonates with who you are. Money's fine, but if you know, if one day you want to take this side venture and make it your actual career, Earth signs, you guys have a knack. You have a knack for becoming successful at anything you put your energy and your mind towards. So, if your success is inevitable, no matter what, why would you want to chase after something that doesn't connect with you and doesn't fulfill you and doesn't bring you joy and doesn't help you make your life easier other than financially? Why would you want to pursue something that feels like hard work? That's unfulfilling hard work versus, you know, adjusting it at the beginning stages, tweaking it just that little bit so it does have a mission that connects with who you are. It amplifies your passions. It doesn't feel like hard work because it feels like you're doing something for yourself and for your loved ones and for the world and, you know, fill in the blank again. Your success is inevitable. So why would you go after something? Why would you generate and produce something that doesn't amplify your being, doesn't bring you that sense of excitement? So use this time right now in September, Taurus, to really readjust, to readjust what you're focusing on. Do all of these? I believe so, yeah. So another two, we have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups, the Magician upright, the Hermit reverse. So again, the Magician just amplifies that need to be thrifty and recognizing the strength you have in your own power. But in this case, it's almost like a reminder saying there is a lot of inner magic that you can tap into that for whatever reason you're not right now, but it is available for you. It's readily available. And the Hermit reverse, it's almost saying, and on top of that, you can connect more powerfully to this intuition, to that sense of thriftiness, resourcefulness, to the magic that you have to really initiate and bring things into reality. You can tap into that even more by putting yourself out there, going into the world, finding inspiration other than just within. Although I want to emphasize too, you do have it's like you're just underplaying your power on all sides. You're underplaying your power and ability connect on all sides. So you have this built-in connection again to your guides, your ancestors, higher powers. You believe in XYZ, fill in the blank. You have that connection that you're not tapping into because you're so focused on the physical like getting that financial abundance that you're so like hungry for. So you're focusing too much on the physical and not connecting to the spiritual, but at the same time, it's like you're shutting yourself away from the world, which is also not helping because there is inspiration, there is networking, there's so much goodness that can help you amplify your physical standing by not hiding yourself away. So if you've been in a period of, you know, closing the door, shutting yourself out, and maybe it is to work on this thing, or maybe you just don't have the energy recently to, you know, deal with other people, Taurus, I know, I get it. Um, Emerging into community or, you know, just even going out to eat by yourself at a restaurant and keeping yourself open to who might come and talk to you. It's keeping yourself open in all forms, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, communally. And by you going out and venturing into the world and allowing people and allowing yourself to be inspired by others, be open, allow people to come into your field, give you ideas just through conversation. That's where that Two of Cups energy comes in. Two of Cups is a welcoming in of a new fated relationship of sorts, and it doesn't have to be just romantic. Two of Cups just feels like some sort of soulmate, somebody that was supposed to come into your life that elevates it in some way or teaches some sort of lesson or helps you feel more connected to yourself emotionally. Again, fill in the blank, very open-ended here, I feel, because this is a general reading, so what's coming through will resonate the way it needs to. But by you going out into the world just without an agenda, without any rhyme or reason, just saying, I'm going to go sit at a cafe and, I won't wear my headphones. I'll be open. If people want to come up to me, I'm open to that. If they don't want to come up to me, I'm open to that. I want to hear what's going on. I want to see what's happening in the world. And I want to keep myself open to invite the opportunity for this fated relationship to come in that could potentially be that key point that I was missing. It could ignite those passions inside of me that was missing from this venture that will then amplify that and help me connect to it on that side. So I- stop shutting yourself away. Stop shutting yourself away and be open to collaboration from others. Be open to collaboration from others because there is a wisdom in hiccups. So you guys might be experiencing not blockages, but like an opening up of that throat chakra expression. So could even be like coughing or something. There's definitely some sort of something with expression, and with along with expression, along with that throat chakra energy, it's not just outward expression. Knight of Pentacles. It's not just outward expression. It's also being able to just communicate and listen. It goes both ways to have that balanced energy there. So again, that's just your ability to hear what's coming in to inspire you from externally. And this Knight of Pentacles that's here, that's a great sign that says if you are open to experiencing the magic and the beauty and the openness of life around you, be willing to accept that collaboration and inspiration from whatever source it wants to come in through. You'll tap into this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is a very patient energy. It's a longevity. It's a work ethic that can see you through to the end. And with it being Pentacles, it offers that financial success. It's saying whatever you put your energy towards, whatever you stick to, and understand that it's long term and you're not going to falter or fall out because you get bored or it's too hard or whatever it may be, it will offer financial abundance for you, but the key is that patience and longevity. So, and that's not even a problem for you, Taurus. That's the name of the game for you guys. You again, earth signs, and you're fixed. So you guys wrote the definition of patience a lot of the times, but you guys can also be really stubborn. And that's why I'm still emphasizing don't let that stubbornness stop you from understanding that your mind doesn't have all of the answers. Your mind does not have all of the answers. You need to open yourself up spiritually, become that channel for the wisdom of the high priest or the hierophant, for the wisdom of the hierophant to come through from your ancestors, from your guides, from whatever. Go out into the world. Allow inspiration from others to come through in the form of that Two of Cups energy. I think the thing you feel is missing, the thing that you feel is like delaying you or preventing you from bring whatever this new venture is into reality is that lack of being open to what's beyond you. So it may even be a time that you can invite in just like actual collaborators for this project. If you don't want to do it all on your own, you don't have to. You don't have to. If there are aspects of it that like drain you and make you like even in this beginning stage, if there are aspects that you really just don't want to do, like I'll use social media as an example. There are so many people out there, so many businesses that delegate that social media presence to somebody else. So if you have this great idea, but you're like, oh, I feel like social media will take it that much further, but oh my God, either I don't understand it or it drains me or I just don't want to do it. It takes up too much time. If it's something you don't enjoy doing, bring somebody else on. Bring somebody else on, tell them about your idea, tell them how it resonates with who you are as a person, and Allow them to do the parts that you don't feel connected to. Page of Cups reverse, and what, one, two, and the Five of Cups upright. And again, that Page of Cups reverse is just emphasizing that. Oh, what is that? Page of Cups reverse is just emphasizing your lack of listening, your lack of being open to the messages from beyond what you can see. And it disconnects from your intuition too. And then Five of Cups is an interesting energy here. It's almost like as I'm reading this out, you guys are like, there's like a denial or something here of what I'm saying. There's like a denial, and that sign can't stop me because I can't read kind of thing. Um, And there's a focus on the pessimism. And you know what? If you don't want to hire somebody else, or you're not in the position to hire somebody else to do the things you don't want to do, that's fine. Stop focusing on the negative. Stop focusing on the lack. So with this new project, stop focusing on the delays. Stop focusing on what doesn't work and start connecting with what does. Start looking at the positive. Start looking at the ways that you can bring this to life and the ways that it will help you not only physically but help you heal or help you gain more awareness or help you in initiate and create a community, whatever it is you're seeking through this venture. That's why it's so important right now to really connect, find a passion, find a reason, find a mission for this specific work. And once you have that mission, that passion, it'll be so much easier to bring it to the world and work towards that goal with that Knight of Cups or Knight of Pentacles energy. But you have to stop focusing on the lack. You have to stop focusing on the negative. And most importantly, you have to recognize this not only as a way to get more financial gain or physical stability or a foundation or XYZ. It's so much more than that. And you're downplaying both this venture and your power. And the power you have to actually initiate it and bring it to life. So, with all of that said, Taurus. See, it's funny. I just had something I was going to say and it disappeared just like that quickly. That quickly. I'll shuffle some more. See if there's any other cards that want to come out. But really just open yourselves up. Open yourselves up. Use September as a way, like practice meditations. Okay. Practice meditations. Devil reverse. Release any unresourceful or unhealthy habits that you have that are causing these delays or causing that focus on the pessimism or is just causing you to not be connected to yourself and not be connected to this new venture in a really deep personal way, because the more you can connect to it personally, the more success you're going to have. It's all about finding that mission statement that connects with who you are. So use September to dive into that again, meditations, um, and like frequencies. If you guys know about solfeggio frequencies, use those, binaural beats, and just like if you are working a full-time job right now and you have a family and you have XYZ happening, take a sick day from the job and focus, use that one day to write that mission statement. Focus all of your energy on this new venture and really just tap into your own passions. And you know what? If this has nothing to do with like a new business venture or anything, and it's just a general disconnect you've been feeling from yourself, use September to find your passions again. Ignite, like find what lights you up again. Go out into the world again. Be inspired by others in general. It doesn't even have to be for a new venture. It doesn't have to be. It can just be to reignite who you are as a person. But hopeful ending here. We also had the Ace of Pentacles pop out. So if you do allow yourself to reconnect to yourself, rid yourself of those unresourceful habits, addictions, vices, really focus your energy and understand that this is something that's for the long term. And you, even again, if you have a family or a full time job or everything, and you don't have that much time, make the time. Understand that the 20 minutes you can put daily to this new venture is better than nothing. Accept the power and the magic that you have, the resourcefulness, the thriftiness you have to make it all happen. and recognize the inner strength that you have too, the stamina that you have, and ask yourself, what lengths am I willing to go to make my dreams come true? And once you decide that, know that you can make it happen with the power of the strength that you have within. And that's all I got. Now, again, Taurus, this was a general reading for September. If you guys do want a personal reading, check out my Patreon and my website in the bio below. You can get different options on both of those. But otherwise, you guys got this. It's time you stop downplaying yourself. It's time you see the true potential you have, the true power you hold, the connection, the wisdom that you have both within and that you can bestow upon yourself by going out into the world and going within yourself. I believe in you guys, and I can't wait to see what September brings you. It's only growth. It's only growth.